Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new chapter of One Piece, which is on chapter 1157. Yeah, this chapter, to me, to my shock, got a little translated early, which is okay. I was kind of annoyed a bit, but who am I to complain? I mean, the chapter's out, and reading it, it's pretty crazy, pretty fun, and very funny ending. I'm like, wow, and then that other ending shows up. I'm like, oh, dear lord. So, if anything else, let's just get this started right away. We get to see that the Rocks pirates are like making a name for themselves, causing a lot of trouble, doing a lot of raids, stealing a lot of treasure. Even Edward Newgate's power is causing a lot of trouble. We had to Kaido and Whitebeard do talk with each other about having a certain power, but Whitebeard warns them, you better choose something that you really want, otherwise you're really stuck with it for the rest of your miserable life. And then we get to see that freaking Rocksteady Sebek is a total a-hole, if I even think about it. I mean, the guy's literally telling everyone to move it or I'll freaking kill you. And then we get to see the Navy showing up, getting ready to, like, hurt them or capture them, which is almost impossible because Rocksteady Sebek and his crew are known to be very terrifying. We get a narration about how strong they are in 2 years. Like, the moment they formed as a crew. They had 16 documented raids, 76 sunken ships, 14 ports reduced to ash, 5 towns wiped off the map, 1 nation brought to ruin, 3 unprecedented violations of Article 18 of international law, and 25 criminal records quietly erased. Even with the future Pirate King Goldie Rogers sailing the seas, it would not be an overstatement to refer to this period as the era of the Rocks. We go into another scene with Harold having to, like, be told to, like, leave Elbaf or something, or do something pretty crazy, or leave this territory because it's lawless. And when the moment he sees someone freaking, like, shooting a freaking, like, an innocent bystander, like, this upset Harold very much, and he sunk the ship. Unfortunately, this causes the news to go into fakeness, saying, King Harold exposed. Elbaf Monarch 6 sinks innocent battleship. Alliance with government revealed as a ploy, World Economic Journal headlines. Other than that, we get to see Harold and freaking, like, Rocksteady Sebek having a talk with each other. We get to see that Rocksteady Sebek is telling Harold, hey man, you should join up with me. Just stop your stupid thing about groveling to the government. And Harold's like, well, sooner or later, Elbaf will become a member of the nation of world government. I can't team up with you. He goes like, are you crazy? Did you think shaving your head was a sign of good faith? Is that cultural thing you got somewhat shrewd? Come on, man. And right now, when Harold talks about Garp laughing at his haircut, we get to see that Rocksteady Sebek seems to know Garp very well, saying that he hates the top brass and he's better off being a pirate, no doubt about it. Although, like, they're a massive organization, sure, they have corrupt trash in their ranks, but the Navy is a fine army. The average Marine helps save people on a day-to-day basis. Some of them already have Elbaf the John Giant joining up with one of their crew ranks right now. They could use their boundless strait to really make a difference for people everywhere. He goes like, wow, that's terrifying. Rocksteady Sebek tells Ida, hey, talk some sense into him, Ida. Tell him to join up with me. What do you think? She goes like, well, I wish I could if Harold was my son. I tell him, you should choose your friends wisely. Hey, don't take shots at me. But other than that, we get to see at the Navy headquarters where we get to see Garp, Sengoku, both Vice Admiral with Otsuru Vice Admiral, talking to Admiral Kong about, like, about the situation with Elbaf and Harold. We get to see that, like, they talk about, hey, why not just get him to be a freaking government nation already? I mean, it shouldn't be an issue at all, right? And we get to see some crazy big news in the 42 years ago in Hochinosu where Shakuyaku as a pirate quit being a pirate whatsoever. And every man in the world is, like, very upset, saying they just want to see her. We get to see Gloriosa maybe talking to Big Mom's like, hey man, what are you up to, Shaki? Do you reckon she would quit to chase after a man like you did Gloriosa? He goes like, nah, that's impossible. I mean, honestly, I can't imagine her getting lovesick, and she would never forgive her if she went after Roger. We get to see Stussy as a young woman talking to Newgate, trying to get his attention. Goes like, hey man, I'm popular sensation Miss Buckingham or something like that. Ain't I enough of you? And we get to see that the pirate island's like, hey, look, it's the Kuja pirates. What's going on here? And the moment they see the woman they love very much, or the world's most beautiful idol show up, Shayaku or Shakuyaku, showing up on Pirate Island saying, oh, this is pretty nice. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, I could die happy here. What brings you here, man? This land is too filthy for you. You must not go further. And they're all, like I said, all the freaking men are like simping for Shakuyaku. Sorry, Shakuyaku. So, I won't deny I'll be simping for her too. But other than that, she said, nah, I just want to live here for a while if it's alright. Quitting won't matter to the Marines. They'll be after me since I was a pirate, so I'm here to hide out for a while. So, would you guys protect me? They're going, oh, hell yeah, we'll protect you. And Roxy Sevic is really annoyed, going like, hey, what the hell's going on here? He goes like, hey, don't blame her, Captain Rox. This was our doing. Don't kill her. She made a bar called Shaki's Ripoff Bar had finally opened. They say the wait to get it to get it in would take over would take over a month. And Shakuyaku's like, hey boys, you're my first customers. Would you like to have a drink? Then Roxy Sevic, Whitebeard, every crew who's on freaking Roxy Sevic's crew goes like, oh my god, I'm sipping for you already. And Roxy Sevic goes, oh, let me give you a hand, honey. And then like that, they go like, oh my gosh. The narration talks about like how Shaki opened up her bar and Shakuyaku was like a flower blooming in a dry wasteland. Her very presence enriched the island. The inhabitants of Hochinosu came to covet her as a treasure and irreplaceable crown jewel. Unfortunately, a treasure is always the inevitable target of theft. And like I said, Roxy said, like, Doc, you are so welcome here. Talk about some lovely way to get her in. But however, the ending of this chapter shows up saying Room of Authority of Mary Joes. The 5 Gorosei, or the Gorosei or the 5 Elders, ends up saying, hey, very well, relay this to Harold. We shall accept Elbaf's admission into the world government on one condition. The warriors of Elbaf must kill Rox. And that was the ending of the chapter. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's some crazy stuff right there. Because I'm sure if we all know it, despite what it looks like of their relationship of this chapter and the last few chapters, Harold and Rox are friends. There's no denying of that. Even Roxy Sebic, like, beat up Kaido saying, hey, why not force him to join up with you? And Roxy Sebic, like, hey, you don't talk about my friend like that, you hear me? So that just shows what kind of man Roxy Sebic is. He's very cruel and a little unforgiving towards his crew members. I'm pretty sure we all know that. The way how he treats them and how he talks to them, he sees them as tools. There's no denying of that. But at least there's some likable trait where he considers someone as a friend. Where he's like, hey man, I don't want you talking about my friend like that. Otherwise, I kick your butt for real. You know? That kind of thing. Other than that, yeah. Pretty much arc relief throughout this chapter is that the Rox crew makes a name for themselves and causing a lot of trouble. Harold trying to get Roxy Sebic trying to get Harold to join up with him. Navy headquarters is saying, hey man, Garp's like saying, hey, we should get him to be a nation of the freaking government already. It shouldn't be that hard. Other than that, Shakuyaku ends up living on Pirate Island where Roxy Sebic and the others are at. She opens up a bar and everyone's like, okay, you know what? You're welcome here. Even Roxy Sebic's like, okay, man, I mean, you know what? Come and you're more than welcome to live here. I love you, honey. Even Whitebeard, who's the future strongest man, fell in love with her. Golden Lion Shiki and pretty much every man on Pirate Island or Hochinosu or something like that. Just like, simps for her saying, hey man, you're in. Anyways, I look forward to the next chapter, but from what I see and what I understand, I think there will be a break next week, which is okay. Oda, take your breaks, man. I mean, you gotta be in good, healthy shape if you're gonna finish the series, man. This is gonna take a very long time to finish. He did say he wants to finish in about like maybe a few years, if I remember correctly, maybe 5 years at most. But I go, it's gonna take more than that. And if he's taking his time trying to write out the story correctly, etc., then that's fine by me. Other than that, good job, Oda. Take your break, man. I mean, you really need it. At this point, you're not really at that age where you're gonna be very like strong anymore. Not that you're weak or all, but I'd rather have you healthy and good shape to finish the series than you being in a situation you're in the hospital, okay? Other than that, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.